We are with State Representative Darya Farivar from the 46th District, North Seattle. You have a bill on misdemeanor diversion, 1113. You introduced this last year, didn't you?
I did, yes. We brought it back this year. We're going to continue perfecting it and try and get it across the finish line this year. This bill is all about making sure that folks with complicating factors who come into contact with our criminal justice system leave in a better form. They get the resources they need, they get the treatment that they need to go back into our communities and not cause harm and live happy, healthy, whole lives. So this bill actually allows judges to assign terms and conditions, which could be like working with a behavioral health case manager to try and get stabilized, try and find housing. If they substantially comply by the end of 12 months, then they have the opportunity to have those charges dismissed, move forward with their lives, and again, live happy, healthy, whole lives in our community, contributing to society. This bill is also really important because it touches on the True Blood lawsuit, which I love to talk about, all about folks with behavioral health disabilities coming into our criminal legal system instead of getting the treatment and support that they need. So this is a direct solution that can really interrupt that pipeline and again, get folks back in our communities and interrupt that cycle of harm.
The next bill I want to ask you about is Assault 3. This sounds like a code name. What does this mean?
Yeah, so this is a bill that we've really tried to take a scalpel to the Assault 3 statute. So Assault 3 charges were established really to try and protect certain classes of professionals who were more exposed to violence. So think law enforcement, bus drivers, and healthcare professionals. So we're looking at healthcare professionals right now, and again, looking at this True Blood problem and looking at folks that are cycling in our system and trying to figure out how to get them in a better situation so that we interrupt the cycle of harm. So this bill says folks that are flagged in the system as needing a competency evaluation or possibly needing involuntary treatment may act in ways that are inappropriate and might be perpetrating assault. That violence is never okay. But I think we also need to pause and recognize that these are individuals that are struggling to really connect with reality as is right now. They're in crisis. And by that standard, I think we need to be mindful about how we're using the criminal legal system to respond to them. What this bill does is it says that instead of blanket upcharging misdemeanor assault to a felony, for this population, a misdemeanor should be a misdemeanor and a felony should be a felony. Nurses and healthcare workers are still able to call for help, have an individual arrested, have them booked into jail, and prosecuted. All we're saying is that if the conduct warrants a misdemeanor, it's charged as a misdemeanor. If it warrants a felony, it's charged as a felony.